Good day everyone. So for today, I will be discussing about the pattern stage of play. What is Parton stages of play? According to the meaning, it states that Mildred Parton published her thesis outlining the 6 stages of play in 1929. Children go through stages of play according to Parton's theory. During the first 5 years of life, every stage is experienced by children in a linear pattern of development. So let's go and tackle about the first Parton stage of play. So the first one is unoccupied. According to meaning, those children are not interested in interacting to anyone, but they have their interest. Example, they are interested lang sa specific toys. Then, doon lang sila magpo-focus, doon lang sila pupunta, hindi sila makikipag-interact sa iba. So, the second one is solitary play. This one naman is, I think, he or she is not interested to play with others, but kaya na nilang maglaro mag-isa. Ganun. Parang ayaw nila ng may kasama, gusto lang nila, maglalaro lang sila mag-isa. They prefer to play with themselves. Ganun yung solitary play. Third, we have onlooker. So, according or based naman sa pangalan niya, onlooker, this kind of kid or child is interested siya sa, or mas gusto niya na tinitingnan niya lang or pinapanood niya lang yung mga naglalaro. But, he may or she may interact with them, but hindi siya makikipaglaro. Yun yung meaning ng onlooker. So, the fourth one is parallel play. So, this one naman is, naglalaro siya beside lang sa mga kalaro niya. Hindi siya nakikipag-interact. Parang, nandun lang siya sa tabi, hindi siya nakikisali dun sa mga kalaro niya. Parang meron siya sariling mundo. Pero gusto niya, nandun siya sa katabi ng mga kalaro niya. Ayun ang parallel play. So, this one naman is associative play. This one is parang kabaligtaran lang siya ng parallel play. Kasi, nakikipaglaro na siya sa iba, gamit yung toys niya, tapos nakikipag-interact na din siya. Pero, wala siyang tasks, assignments, or activities na iaata sa kanya. Ganun yung associative. Parang kabaligtaran lang ng parallel play. Pero, without tasks, without assignment, without rules. So, yung last naman is cooperative. Based on the name, cooperative, ito naman is nakikipag-interact siya sa iba, nakikipaglaro siya sa iba, but with rules. With rules naman. Kung sa associative play, without rules, dito naman sa cooperative, may rules siya. Parang, bibigyan siya ng rules, ng tasks, ng assignments, ganan, ng mga gagawin habang naglalaro. So, cooperative is with interaction with others and with tasks, rules, or assignments, activities na gagawin. Yun ang cooperative. So, next naman is friendship in preschoolers. So, according sa statements or sa meaning, for me, it is all about giving us an advice or reminder kung paano natin tuturuan yung mga bata or yung mga preschoolers kung paano talaga makipag-friend sa iba. Kung paano magsabi ng sorry, ganun, makipagbate, makipag-friends, makipag-interact sa iba. So, meaning, this friendship in preschoolers is all about friendship at kung paano natin sila turuan ng good behavior sa school or sa labas pa ng school. That is friendship in preschooler. Caregiving style is giving someone who is unable to take care of himself on a daily basis. It is a person who needs constant support and attention, may have their physical and emotional needs attended to as part of their care. Home is where most caregiving style takes place. So that's all for my report. I hope you learned a lot in this video. So thank you for watching.